Hulu's new film tells the story of a well-to-do husband who allows his wife to have affairs in order to avoid a divorce, and he becomes a prime suspect in the disappearance of her lovers. I watched Deep Water. Should you? Let's find out. How's it going, movie watchers? Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Deep Water, which stars Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas. This is based off of a novel written in 1957, which I have not read, but I've been looking forward to this film because I really do like Ben Affleck as an actor, and Ana de Armas is great in mostly everything I've seen her in. So seeing this pair together, and they did date too, I was very curious at how this film would turn out. Now, this movie has a lot of great moments, especially coming from Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas. They are really good in the role. They are a point in the relationship where they don't want to get divorced, but they are no longer in love. So she has multiple lovers. He accepts that, but also it's very mysterious because people start to disappear. And he is upfront with a lot of things that he does. So part of this film is being very mysterious. Their relationship is like a roller coaster. It's up and down all the time. There's times where they are yelling at each other. There are times where you could tell that they are in love. They're attracted to each other, but it's just constantly back and forth. If they had a Facebook, their status would be, it's complicated. So constantly I'm wondering, what's up with them? They are always arguing, but they seem like they're attracted to each other quite often, but she's off having these affairs. And he doesn't care about that really, and he's upfront with a lot of things to his friends, to people that he come in contact with. But people start to disappear, and then we have private investigators involved. She starts to suspect that he is the one behind it all. He doesn't really do a great job of trying to hide it all, but Ben Affleck is very mysterious, very good in this film. His role is very suspenseful, and it fits alongside Ana de Armas quite well, who also is playing up that mystery very well. She is she has multiple lovers within this film. Both of them are great, and they have great chemistry throughout this film. For a film that is centered around these lovers that are disappearing, people suspect that he's the one behind it all. There's this lack of paranoia, this lack of suspense that is within the film. Because the film is so focused on that relationship and less focused on a private investigator or people trying to piece together information. It's mostly focused on the relationship, that it takes away from the paranoia that could be filling this movie. And since Ben Affleck is upfront with a lot of stuff, it takes away of, did he do it or did he not do it? It takes away from that suspense. And people investigating him and people being very suspicious was few and far between within the film. And it really did take away from what could be a really thrilling film. But I did like that focus on Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas and their constant back and forth with their relationship. It's very good within the film. But I thought there would be a little more suspenseful moments coming from the lovers, since he is so welcoming, since he allows them in his house. And I expected some thrilling moments coming from that when they start to realize what is going on. Who is this actual person? I wanted a little more of that, but it just did not work for me. Also, the ending is very abrupt. It just ends. And I went back and read the summary of the book, and it follows it to a point, but then it just cuts out several sequences. The way that it ended in the movie was very abrupt, and you just left wondering, there's a few more scenes. Where are they? And then the book has a really good ending, which I think could have benefited in the movie, but it just ended. So be warned when going into Deep Water that it's just going to end. And feel like there's certain things that are just unanswered. But for the most part, Deep Water was pretty decent. I think it could have benefited for some more thrilling moments, despite its subject, despite its story and these lovers disappearing. I think it could have been handled just a little bit differently. But Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas, that constant back and forth is so good. One moment they're very sweet and loving towards each other, and then the other moment they are yelling at each other, and they just feel like, and you just feel like they absolutely hate each other. And so that balance is really good from both of them. So I recommend checking out Deep Water, mostly for the performances within here. It could have benefited from some more thrilling moments, but I just found that to be a little lacking within the film. So before I give you my score for Deep Water, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit the subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you would like to see where Deep Water ranks amongst all the other 2022 releases I have seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Deep Water a B-. Thank you guys for doing a review for Deep Water on Hulu. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up-and-coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.